If you have a dream, nurture it because it will definitely grow out to be a reality. Today we have 4 youngsters with us who are millennials who have chosen the unconventional path that is the life of being an entrepreneur. Let's meet them. So here we have with us today Mr. Shashi, Ms. Pratiksha and Ms. Niharika.
Hi.
The founders of Briskblue. Hello.
Hi.
Namaste.
So why the name Briskblue?
Yeah, brisk means energetic, active, like that. And blue is a color which all people similarly like and love. So it just came off like Briskblue event planning. Yeah, that is how the name came.
The tagline is your dreams are efforts.
So at what point of time did you actually think this was something real that you had to do and not just a hobby?
Yeah, we just had this thought last year, but we just came out finally with this year and we just started off to do this. So
See,
we all were interested in that.
We had an individual ideas, okay. Then we spoke to each other. We had something like we'll start up like this. Then we came up like this, like Briskblue event planners. That was the thing.
Nice. So what were your initial challenges that you had to face in this journey?
At start, initial challenges is like convincing our parents.
Mainly.
That was the toughest one. Then later on, we did it. Parents will actually not support for all this. Going individually to do something when there is an age to just still study, and we are entering something new, which is not our types actually. But yeah, we just convinced them, and now we are going on.
And even we 4 of us also should make time for this. So every week we have to meet and we have to discuss.
We had a meeting every
about
week.
what
That is something really toughest because each and every person individual have some other works. And we can't match time to even meet or to even plan something. So that was something toughest, but yeah, it's going on good now.
Well, there were so many fields out there. Why do you think you chose this field, this specifically field of event planning when you have so much of competition outside?
See, mainly we 4 members, okay, we are something creative in our ways, in our own ways. Someone is creative at some point, something like that. Then we thought this would be good, like we can merge, we can plan something and that would come really good, something good. That was the plan.
Creativity is something we chose for. And for creative things, this was best according to us. So this was our field to enter.
So what was that motivating factor for you guys? Like even I am pretty sure that you would have had failures eventually and then you would have thought yes we would go, but why or what led you to believe in yourselves that yes we will do it?
Yeah, the first step which we kept was a huge step, you know. So that was only a utter failure for us because we just kept like to make a event for more people.
Actually, we had planned for a Valentine's Day evening. So we had around 100 coupons ready, thinking of 100 couples to enter our event. But not more than 10 to 15 were sold out. So that was utter failure. But then we realized, this is our first thing. First, as freshers, it's not like we should step something too huge. So then we decided, no, let's start up with something small or a little things. Then we went with Valentine's Day Eve, but with a single couple. Like
So Ms. Niharika, obviously we are in that age group where we are quite confused in life, we are not financially independent, but then it is very important that we get a job. So, but you didn't choose. You chose the unconventional way of the life of an entrepreneur. So why? Why that?
See, basically being a student, we have lot more things like we need to support ourselves mainly. We can't keep going, ask parents, like give money, something like that. So then we decided like we need to earn ourselves first mainly. Then we were like, okay, this is something good, like a good start for us to earn. Being a student, there is no good job than our own business, right? Starting our own business. So we thought this will be good.
So what were your initial capital?
2,500.
Our capital was just 2,500, you know.
Okay.
We just started off with 2,500 and just came till now.
So from 2,500 to what have you reached today?
23,000 for now.
In the span of just what, 6 months or even less than
5
that?
months.
Less
Less
than
than
months.
Yeah, 5 months
maybe
to be
Yeah,
very
4 to
just
5
precise.
months.
Yes.
And in that 5 months, 1 month we didn't do anything because we
Because
had
of our
our exams.
exams.
Right. So basically, I can say that in 3 to 4 months,
Yes.
you were able to get 28,000 even before establishing your business,
Yes.
Yeah.
even before you got much orders. So, could you describe your journey from 2,500 to 28,000 now?
The
How was
journey
your
was
journey?
very much tough for us. Being a student, you can't only concentrate on this. You have many other works, everything. Then we made time for ourselves for this event. For a particular event, we always suggest a meeting every week. Then we went on with meetings and
As freshers, without having plan or ideas about things what we do next, it was very tough for us to take up this.
And
But
since
then-
our tagline was your dream, our efforts, customers, they have their own dream. So we have to fulfill that dream with our efforts.
that was our motto.
Because they will have some big dream and they'll have their own budget. So that is the reason we'll just ask the budget first. What is your budget and all. So we'll do a meeting and we'll plan according to their budget. What can we do in that budget?
How did you network your business so that you get customers?
mainly
Social
social
media.
media.
Social media was
That we
our
really
best
need to
friend,
thank.
we can say. Our savers and whatever you call it as. It was all because of social media, and moreover social media, our work. One place we do work and then it get rumored to others. If I do some work, some event to you, you get seeing our work, you spread it, and that's how we are here now.
So, could you name some of the events that you have undertaken so far?
Mainly more number of orders is birthday
Birthday
events and
Mehendi
Birthdays,
function.
mehendis, and
bride to be party.
right to be.
And
college
mainly
events.
college events was
That was the best part actually. We came through so much of obstacles there and we made it finally.
That day was one day was like we have got a little success because each and every lecturer and student came to us and they were like surprised because till date in their college that decorations were not done till that
They were very much
expedition.
happy.
It's just because the way we choose, the colors we choose, you take as balloons or something decors, the way we choose it should be elegant. That is what I think.
Something
We think.
people should love. Like at first sight it's a little, wow, this is something good, something like
And
that.
yeah, we got so many compliments and we are proud of it.
So, did you anticipate the challenges? How mentally prepared were you to face anything that was thrown towards you?
Yeah, we were prepared, but in that college itself, one day we got some bad impression because the customer didn't tell us what they need properly. They had not told us, but on that day they expected more number of things which they didn't tell us
The
before.
thing is, what they clarified us was not clarified by us.
See,
What
it
they
was-
said, it was not understood by us, or what they said was not clarified with them. I don't know what happened, but that was actually not,
Miscommunication,
yeah,
maybe.
miscommunication you can call it as. They expected something more from us, actually, especially from us, but it was not up to the point that day. That was a little
It
bit
was
of,
eventually a success and a failure both.
So, in this entire journey, do you regret anything, or do you regret at any given point of time that no, this was not for us, or have you had any regrets so
We
far?
don't have any regrets till
Regrets?
date because we do our work perfectly what we want to. We'll just plan, what we plan we'll execute in the event. So sometimes what we had planned, exact execution will happen.
and
But-
sometimes more than that.
Yeah.
That will be surprising and very happy.
But
We
till
will be
date,
happy.
the expectation level has not come down.
Come down.
That is-
We're growing but not coming down. That's it.
Right. So, what would you, more than advise, what would you just suggest to people who are actually aspiring to become entrepreneurs at this age? As in, you're like 21 years right now, so 20 years right now.
2021. I would suggest never give up. See, you will have more failures coming in your way, but please don't give up. Just keep trying. Some or the other day you get success.
And people should have their own hope. First, they should have their own hope,
Yeah,
and they should not leave that hope. that it will happen, it will not happen, like that. They should be in a positive way. They should think positive. So everything happens perfectly.
Before that, they should choose to work for themselves than working under some other thing. Just build your own company than working under it. That makes you confident, that makes you perfect.
The feeling of boss being
is
there
the-
is a big feeling, you know. So that is
Feel that. Be a
So how
boss.
supportive are your friends when you actually told them, see, I'm establishing a company now? So how supportive were your friends?
Actually, at start we were not like to establish a company at earliest, but then we were just like, let's start up with our event planning. But our friends were like not sure that we will do or
They were
what.
like, okay.
Okay. Their support was there, but they were not like 100% sure that we will do it.
They were like,
they were
okay, you give it a try.
initially shocked
That's it.
seeing us getting more number of orders.
But then later,
They were, like, very proud
they
of
are
us.
Proud, even they're proud.
So on that note, I'd like to end the interview. So the main takeaways for this interview is never give up. When you have anything that you're very passionate about, just don't give up, as Niharika rightly told. So in this age, we would have a lot of peer pressure, we would have a lot of negativity going around, but there is always one point that is your passion. So please do follow that, and thank you guys for
Thank
taking
you.
your time off and off your busy schedule and being with us here today. Thank you.
Thank you.